There we go. Let's cut through that. Yes, let's cut through the fog. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Gord, you're hurting hippie. For me, right now it's Tuesday morning. For you, very likely Tuesday or later if you're seeing it later. And it's been a few days since I've talked to you all. The last time we talked was on my live show. A link right here. It was a good live show talking about the fall. The fall. Not the autumn, the fall. Yes, this old man fell down a flight of stairs. And I got to talk to y'all. But the title of this is about the fog. I haven't made the title yet, so I was about to say what the title is, and I'm like, oh, haven't done that yet. So these kind of accidents can bring on fibro fog. I banged my head when I fell. I'm going to tell the story, but first we have to just talk about what is fibro fog, because I've got a fair amount of new subscribers. Welcome, all y'all. I'm hoping you find a home here in the hippie community. You be you, I be me, and together we'll all be the hippie community. So, pitter patter, let's get at her. What is fibro fog? Fibro fog is the inability brought on by fibromyalgia, the inability of linear thought, the confused state of the mind. You see, fibromyalgia is a pain amplification and pain misdirection disease that many of us suffer from. And it cycles through the body. Sometimes it'll bother your shoulders or your legs or your back or your chest or your feet. It's all over the place. But when it hits the brain, it sometimes will remain for a while. And that's where I am right now. I am feeling the fog. So this won't be a long one, friends, but I hope you stick to the end because I got a story for you. Some of you know the story. Some of you heard it on my live show. Some of you, good friends, have heard it even further. But now it's time to just tell it as it is because I'm okay. I'm okay. But there's a few things, and shame on Luke's Drug Mart for their poor management. I like the store, I like local business, all that kind of stuff, but boy, oh boy, shame on them. I am going to put them down a little bit, but they've got positives, they've got negatives, and let's just say probably had they had somebody properly in charge, I wouldn't be upset with them. Get at her, hippie. Just one sec. Cheers. I'm not going to talk about medicine in this one because I don't want this to be adult oriented. I want this to be just something because young people have fibro too, or at least they're starting to find that out. What happened to me? Well, friends, you all know I shouldn't say y'all know. Most of you know that I'm very careful. I walk a lot. I walk slow. I walk careful. I have a bad body that doesn't work very well, but these walks really help me. So I've gotten very good at it, and in the winter I put rubber cleats on my feet that have steel screws in the bottom of them, and they give me traction so that I'm not falling like an old man that I am. Background. Hey, I hate doing the backgrounds, but you gotta do what you gotta do, and it's difficult. See, there it is again. The fog just continues to roll in, and that, see, linear thought, following a thought through progressing it through to fruition, through to the end, through to completion is really difficult. So on Sunday, I was pretty sure I had something at my mailbox, and I wanted to get a couple of treats for Pasha because he had just worked hard on his homework. So I went for a walk, -15, light snow, to Luke's. It's a 20-minute walk there, and didn't slip, didn't fall, snow on the road, snow on the sidewalk, but it was okay. Oh, excuse me. I get to Luke's, check my mailbox, nothing, and I notice their floor is absolutely soaking wet. It's -15 outside, but everyone's bringing snow in on their feet, and the floors are wet. So I'm taking very careful steps. Then remember, down the stairs, put my hand on the banister. It's a steep flight of stairs going into their basement where all their food is. And I put my right hand on the banister, and I went to take a step. I had keys in my left hand, and down I went. Feet straight out from under me, hit on my hips, and then down on my shoulder, and bounced down a few stairs. Banged my head lightly, but enough to cause some dizziness. And a wonderful, wonderful lady came along and sat beside me, wouldn't let me get up, asked me questions, asked me my name, asked me how old I am, trying to make sure I'm lucid. Wonderful lady. I wish she told me her name, but I don't remember it, and I wish I did because I'd like to shout you out. You're a wonderful, wonderful person. And once she was sure I was okay, she helped me up. And then I went down and got the stuff I needed to get. Here's where the story kind of takes a turn. I'm not going to use any names in this because I don't want to put anybody down. But a few of the employees who were helping me said I should talk to the boss, the person in charge. And I said, you know, I think I'm okay, but I do agree because in every kind of thing I ever did in my life, one of the most important things was anytime an accident happens, you fill out a report. Even if you don't have a form, you mark down on paper what happened from your perspective, just in case there's something to follow up on. And I honestly was trying to do them a favor. But their person in charge was, I'd say, younger than my granddaughter, and really didn't care. The words that kept being said to me was, what do you want me to do? What do you want from me? And I said a couple of times, to fill out a report. Why, are you hurt? I already told you I don't know if I'm hurt. Anyways, we're going to let this go because I said this was going to be short, and it's not. But I am. So here I am. It's 2 days later. I've been to the doctor. I went to the doctor yesterday. She gave me a complete go-over. Doesn't think there's anything broken, but I'm very likely to live with some pain and my fibro fog for a few days at least. So here I was this morning trying to think of what kind of video I could give you all. And then I thought, why not just, this is an update. This is Gord saying, hey, I'm okay. And I'll get through this. I can't even focus on Christmas, and I think I need to let today be an escape day, an okay day, a day where I don't hold myself to the fire, you know what I mean? I give myself a break. Today's a break day. So, friends, thank you for all the love. Thank you for the community, for this place to go to share with all the troubles and tribulations of living with fibromyalgia. And I know this video is not for all of you, and the regular show will always be here. Peace and cheers, love and harmony, and Merry freaking Christmas.